Okay, I'm gonna take the mask off so I can actually talk, yeah. And be understood, hopefully. All right, this is Pandemic, and it's a cooperative game, meaning all the people playing are gonna either win together or lose together, so we have to work together. And our goal is we're different types of people trying to stop outbreaks and spread of diseases, as there's a pandemic of 4 different diseases. There's yellow, blue, black, and red. There are the 4 types of diseases, and we have to try to find cures for each of these diseases before several things happen. Either we run out of time, which means we run out of cards, or the outbreak track reaches this little skull here at 8, or we run out of disease cubes, meaning there's so much spread of disease throughout the world that we just haven't contained it at all, and so we lose because we allow the spread, right?
Yeah,
we allow too much spread of disease, right? Yes. So these are our disease cube markers. So if at any time any of these run out and we have to place more on the board, but there's none left, then we lose. So in the different characters we each have a little bit different abilities that'll help us throughout the game. I'm the scientist, which it allows, the scientist is able to cure diseases a little bit easier than the other players. Researcher has a little bit
cards anywhere. Yeah.
Right. So a little bit better ability to help us cure in certain places or affect changes in certain places. And the medic is able to
remove all cubes of one color when you do the treat disease action, and I can automatically remove cubes of a cured disease from a city and prevent them from being placed there.
Right. Yeah. So we have 2 things we can do with these diseases. Our goal is to cure them, and if we cure them, that means they're going to move up to here. You can also eradicate a disease, and by curing a disease means we play if one of us plays enough cards from our hand of a particular color. Like if I play enough yellow cards, and I'm in the other thing with curing a disease is you have to be where there's a research station. Right now we only have one in Atlanta. But if we build more research stations, that gives us more opportunities to cure diseases. So to cure a disease, we have to have enough cards and be at a research station. Then it would move up here to cured. And those diseases can still be placed on the board, but they're easier for us to stop the spread of. They're going to spread slower and easier for us to cure or remove them from cities. Mm-hmm. Then we can also eradicate them, which means if we found a cure and we get all of those cubes off the board, then no more of that color will come out on the board ever again. It's completely eradicated. So our goal is to try to find a cure for all 4. We don't necessarily have to eradicate them, but we have to find a cure for all 4 diseases before we either run out of time, have too many outbreaks, or allow too much spread of disease. All right? And on each player's turn, we get 4 different actions. Actions can be driving to a different city, which means you're just following the connected lines here to go to a different city. Another action is a direct flight, which means if I have a card in my hand of a particular city, I can discard that card and go directly there. So if I have Madrid in my hand, I really need to go there. I can discard Madrid and jump right there on a direct flight. You can also charter a flight, which means you discard the city that you are in. So if I had Atlanta, I could discard Atlanta, and that would allow me to go anywhere I want on the board. I could jump to any city at all. Or you can shuttle flight, which means you move from a city with a research station to another city with a research station.
Which
you don't have to have a card.
We really want them around, yeah.
Yeah, we want to try to get research stations in different continents spread out all over the board, because that action won't be useful at all if our only research station is Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Other things we can do is build a research station, which we just talked about, which it just involves being in that city, discarding we don't have to be there, do we? Just discard the city card that matches that one, and that takes one of our actions.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have to be there. Just discard that one, and that's one of our actions. We can treat disease, which means we can remove 1 disease cube at a time of a particular color from a city.
We do have to be there.
We do have to be there.
That matches your city to place.
Okay.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
So you have to be
It's a
there
little
and
hard.
have the card to
Be there
build
and have the card.
the station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. To build a research station. We can share knowledge, which means if you and another player are in the same city, we can either give the matching card to the other player or take that card from them. And again, that's going to help us find these cures where we have to discard a certain amount of cards in order. One player has to discard. Normally it's 5 cards, and since I'm the medic, that's my special power. I can only have 4 cards of a particular color, and I can cure a disease. So that's where that's where sharing knowledge comes in handy, is we can exchange cards with each
Very
other
important.
to allow somebody to be able to cure a disease.
Plus, there's a 7-card hand limit, so if you're about to get to 7, you want to start giving cards to somebody so that
Right.
So we don't lose them.
you don't want to ditch them.
Right.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
and then we can also discover a cure. That's the last action we can take, which is if we're at a research station, we discard 5 cards of a particular color, it will cure that disease.
Right.
And again, they can still come out on the board, but they're easier for us to remove. And if we do the cured, not the cure, treat disease. If we do the treat disease action in a city where on a disease that's cured, instead of just removing 1 cube at a time, we can remove all of the cubes of that
So
color.
they're like you, but
Right.
you're that way all the time.
Yes. Yeah, our medic can do that all the time. That's his
And
superpower.
you,
And
if it's cured, all
Just
you
by
have to do-
moving there,
you don't have to do even
Yeah.
action. Yeah,
Yeah.
That makes you into cheater boy.
All right, yes, medic can take some shortcuts. All right, and the cards that are going to be in our hand, again, there's a 7-hand limit, and as part of our turn, we're going to draw new cards, and then we'll also do an infection phase where we have to flip over some new cards and put infection out in different cities. If there are already 3 cubes, or if the infection's going to cause the infection rate to go over 3 cubes, then that causes an outbreak, and we can get into that when the time comes, but we don't want that to happen. That causes disease to spread to all neighboring cities that are connected to it,
Yeah.
and that can cause chain reaction
So we've
outbreaks,
already
which
got
really
a
suck.
couple of problem areas.
Yes.
This is the worst.
Mexico
Luckily, we're
City's
close
bad.
to it, though.
Yeah, in that respect.
Well, and if this one, yeah, that would be bad.
And Riyadh over here is looking
Now,
pretty bad
luckily,
too.
you're right there, so it's going to be easy
Yeah.
for you to clear those 2.
All right. There are 2 kinds of cards. We can either have city cards in our hand or event cards, and event cards are ones that any of us can play at any time, with the exception of between drawing a city card and applying the infection to it. Those are the only times we can't play those, but otherwise we can play those cards at any time, and those are to help us out with controlling the disease and
Right.
getting things under control.
Since
Okay.
we're playing 3 players, we'll get 3 cards each.
3 cards each, and that's from this deck,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll deal those out. Oops. 1, 2, 3.
I think that gave me 2.
Okay, you
So
get
I'll
the top
take that
one, and I
you
get
get
that one.
Cheating right off the bat.
Nice. I love sleeved cards. They look awesome, but they
They stick
They're a little
sometimes
sometimes
when they're
cause
brand new.
challenges for
Alright.
dealing and shuffling.
And now we need to make 5 piles, about equal. Make sure there's only 5 there. That is not equal. Whoops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. All right. These are epidemic cards, and they do terrible things.
And yes, we
They
could
will.
get one on turn 1.
There's going to be 5 of these. 5 is the medium. You can play with only 4 for a kind of an entry-level game or a little bit easier challenge. You can also play with 6 if you want it to be ridiculous level.
one
This
on
too.
each. Mhm.
So we're going to mix these in, and
Then we
so they'll be
stack them. So you don't.
semi-evenly dispersed.
Right.
And when those come out, we have to move this infection rate marker up, and we'll turn over the number of cards that's underneath where our infection
Right.
rate is. We'll turn over that many cards, and we have to put cubes out in those cities, which can cause an outbreak or just more disease that we have to deal with.
Well, and at that point, you have to flip the ones that have already played onto the deck.
We draw off the
So
bottom there, don't we?
You,
We draw our cities off the bottom, and then we shuffle.
Right,
Yeah, we
right.
infect the cities.
when there's an
shuffle.
infection, or
Yeah.
when there's a, is it an outbreak or an infection that causes that?
I can't remember if that's outbreak or
I know one of
the
them.
infection. I think it's outbreak.
Yeah. Hopefully we
Yeah,
won't
because we
have
don't
that
have to
soon.
reshuffle that discard pile all the time. That's
No.
that's the event when we have to reshuffle back the discard pile. So that's an outbreak. Okay.
It's the one up there.
All right, and we look at our hand, and whoever has the city with the highest population is the person that goes first. And so the population should be listed under the,
So I'm at 13 million.
You got me.
I have 25 million. Wow, sold.
You got how many?
25 million.
Oh, you
25,600,000.
You got
That's-
it.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people. Okay,
That's a lot of people.
all right. So, scientist is going to go first. This game is cooperative, so we can just, and for being online, were we just going to play with our hands out?
They can't see them anyway.
We don't really have. We tried to zoom in on the board enough to where. So I just figure we'd do
Okay.
it. We'd play it normal with
Okay.
hidden cards.
Well, but we can talk about them as much as we
Yeah,
want.
pretty
And I
much.
have Hong Kong, Johannesburg, and Seoul.
So you and me are kind of in the same boat because I've got Manila and Ho Chi Minh City
Okay.
over that side.
I'm no help
So
at all
I've
there.
got, and Johannesburg is here. So I could start by, I have kind of two options. I can either try to get over here to Atlanta because that's a bad spot, or I can go to Johannesburg
Well-
and try to get.
Let me do that because if I'm going to end up over there anyway, I can go through Mexico City and San Francisco to get over there and then knock out 2-3 cubers quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can just start on Mexico City. And any of these, if you can see these lines that go off the board, they're going to lap over to the cities on the opposite side of the board.
Yeah.
So you're not just blocked over.
'Cause,
here.
yeah.
He goes here, he'll
'cause-
cure, he'll go here, cure, and then he's still got to move.
Okay.
So
Like I said, and I can work my way up through San
you
Francisco.
might be better going.
I could either go, I can
Yeah.
go San Francisco or Mexico City, where we've got.
Well, it's not connected though.
Yeah, I could go here and take one and
Well, but he can cure the whole thing for one action.
over here.
No,
Mhm.
Okay.
either because
You can-
he's
in either
medic.
place.
But yeah, like I said, either I can go through Chicago to go to San Francisco and then work my way out if you want to go south,
Okay.
or
Either way.
yeah. Because like I said, I'm probably going to work my way over to Asia.
Okay. Well, then should I head south to Mexico City?
I think you should go to San Francisco because it's got 3,
Yeah.
and he can knock both these out.
Okay. But then you'd have to go to Asia later.
Yeah. Well, like I said, just because I have those cards doesn't mean that I have to be there.
You have
it
Asia?
just- yeah.
You have some Asia cards? Okay.
I've got 2, and then I've got
Yeah.
Riyadh, so that's not really helpful. But you
Okay.
do. Don't you have a black card? No,
I
you
have-
had Johannesburg.
I do have
You've
2
got a
red
yellow
cards.
card, 2
So
red cards. So we might want to meet up over there eventually and trade cards.
yeah, if I can manage to get 2 more red cards, then I would be able to
Right.
cure.
Unfortunately, I can't help. I can only give. I can't take.
Okay. Well, if
Unless-
we're in the same city, we
If
have to be in
it's-
the same place. So.
It has to be the city that's named.
Yeah,
if we're
that's,
in the same city, we can't.
yeah. If you're in the same city and the city is the one that's listed on the card, then you can give a card.
Yeah, it's
Which is
hard.
why
Yeah.
if you and me do go over there to the red, we can start
Maybe. Yeah.
coordinating our actions and getting cards
Okay.
slapped if we can keep ahead of the infections.
Okay. Yeah, if you were in the same city, give the matching city card. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
where
that's
I'm
right.
different. But right now, I don't have anything to give you.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I'll take 1 action to go to Miami then and cure. That's 2 things. 3 for 3, I'll go to Mexico City and take 1 more. So that's my 4 actions then.
All right. So, okay. And we just go clockwise now, or I guess it doesn't matter.
Then I have to. Then I.
Oh,
draw-
you haven't
yeah.
taken your full action yet.
You're right.
All right. You've done your 4 actions. You draw 2 cards.
Draw 2 off of here. Hey, there's
And if
another
you-
red one.
Cool. And if you get
We are
it-
gonna end an epidemic.
Oh.
Already.
Already.
Well, at least things aren't too
All right.
horrible yet.
Move the infection rate.
So we move this up.
Yeah. Draw the
1.
bottom card from the infection deck and place 3 cubes.
Bottom card. Bottom card is Baghdad.
So 3 go there.
Yay! Right next to
3 cubes
Riyadh.
in Baghdad. Where the heck is Baghdad? Right
It's
there.
black.
Oh, it's black.
Yeah, right next to Riyadh, which also has 3 cubes. Which just outbreaks central down there.
All right. And then
You
that's gonna get shuffled into these and
shuffle
put
the
back on top.
cards and oh god, we're already there.
Shuffle the discard pile.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Actually, should have put. I should have put the.
Okay, I've got a plan.
No,
I
I
get-
think you still draw your second card.
That was my,
Well, it says draw 2 player cards, resolve any epidemics.
yeah,
So I still think you do get to draw a
Right.
card.
Right.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I know you do, because I checked that last night.
So-
And if you have an epidemic, that one card then just goes flat on the top, so
you do
know
get
what
your
it's gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
I
you
did
get
draw
one
one
more
more.
card,
I was
yeah.
thinking I did not, so, okay, and then that's out of the game.
Yeah.
We don't have to deal with that anymore, okay. That is another yellow card, so I still need one more. I
Okay.
still need one more red, but we're gonna have to have a research station over here before I can do anything with it anyway, in Asia, so. Alright, that takes care of our, that's my drawing phase, but then we have to do the infection, which is 2 cards. So we've got, oh no.
Oh, God.
Alright, so that's gonna be
Right
one cube
off
in
the
Baghdad,
bat.
which we won't place because it's already at 3, so
But you
that
spend them
causes,
all, and that's gonna
that causes
cause
an
another
outbreak.
one. Ah.
So, okay, so we do here,
One.
here, and here for Baghdad.
right,
And then Riyadh outbreaks, and then so Riyadh is gonna hit here and here.
right.
Right. It
Right.
it doesn't go back again to Baghdad,
No.
right? Because that was.
Because
yeah,
that was where it
okay.
came from, yeah.
And that's,
So that
God.
increases that.
Turn 1.
And then it'll
Player
increase
1.
it, it'll actually do it twice, won't it? Because we had an outbreak here and an
Yep.
outbreak here,
Oh,
yeah.
God. All right.
I've got,
right.
I can get a handle on that, but San Francisco is now out of my queue.
I think.
I have Riyadh cards, so I'm gonna charter
Okay.
flight to Riyadh,
Okay,
and then I can get Riyadh and Baghdad cleaned
okay.
in one turn.
So you
but
probably need to hit San
but
Francisco.
if Pat can go to San Francisco and take care of that,
Yes, so
then
that
I would
is-
feel much better off.
Okay.
That was just Baghdad, though. I have to draw one more card.
Oh yeah, you still have to do one more
Oh,
card.
God. Yeah, that's not even it.
It needs
Oh.
to not be in this
Don't be
region.
Riyadh.
Oh, okay, it's London.
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 Okay.
We can handle
Okay,
a
so
little bit of
London
action.
goes up to 3,
Okay.
but that doesn't outbreak
Okay, that's
at
up to
least.
3. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just one card.
it's just
Okay,
that. All right.
so
that's a
London that goes in the
Stupid
discard pile.
London.
Alright. Terrible. It could have been Ho Chi
Um,
Minh City or somewhere over there where there's nothing happening.
I know. Asia's doing pretty good. It's the Middle East that's dying.
Why don't
Asia's
you go ahead,
practicing
Larry?
Okay.
better hand washing than
So-
we are at the moment.
Yeah.
Better hand washing they are in the Middle East.
So we know what you're doing.
So I am going to charter flight
So
to
you're
Riyadh.
next up.
Oh, you're next?
Do we have to do or?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it's still supposed to go
all right.
turn order, so
So I would get San Francisco if you can.
yeah.
Each have 3 victory points. Right now we only have 2, so you can hang on to it, but you can't.
Well, I could, but I could also go to Tehran. Well, we don't have to worry about those 2 because they're down. Oh wait, but if we have another infection or we shouldn't. It's
we shouldn't
early.
this turn.
It's early.
Right, we shouldn't
All right.
this turn because we should
All
still
right.
be in that first stack of cards.
So I'll go 1, 2, 3. Can you put that? And then
You gonna travel or cure another one?
Put one on top.
man, that's a good question.
Look at what's can't change your, just make sure you know.
Well,
I can't.
if you
pass
travel
anything
back,
if I don't get to you.
if you travel back towards Chicago, then you could make it to London next turn. 1, 2, 3, and cure.
Yeah.
You know, where if you cure another one here, then you can't even make it to London and then cure.
Right.
Yeah, I just hate to get too far from you guys because of the.
Well, but if you work your way over here and you get to like say Milan or something like that, and you throw a research station down, or I could do it in Baghdad, which is a really
Yes,
good place.
That would be
Yeah.
actually awesome. All right, so I'll go back to Chicago and we're thinking I'll come that way to hopefully. We'll see.
Because we're gonna need a European research station
All right,
eventually.
so I draw 2 cards.
So looking at your hand,
Alright,
maybe decide that you need
and-
that timber or another whatever. You can ask to trade.
Okay, that's good news.
All right, and then we infect 2 cities.
Right.
Yes.
Mexico City takes a yellow cube,
Well, at least I'm there already.
and then Buenos Aires, South America,
Yeah,
on the coast. There you go. Takes a yellow cube. All right.
Woof. Woof. All right.
Well, we guess we know what you're doing. South America.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
All right. So I still think Riyadh is the
Yes.
goal.
Right.
I need to hop,
1,
and then so that's 1.
2.
That's 2, 3,
4.
4.
All right.
That's looking
Oof,
better.
That's much better.
Okay, so this gets discarded.
Discarded?
Yes.
And then I get to draw 2 cards if you would.
Straight up, it doesn't matter, they don't have a face. If they have arrows pointing to the side.
Not as helpful as I would have liked. And then we infect Lagos. So it's a yellow cube in Africa. And then Tokyo gets its 2nd cube in Japan.
Gosh, we're hitting these ones that are already.
Well, remember we flipped ones that have already
Yeah.
been. So all of them are going to be ones that have already been hit. Yeah. This is why it sucks, because it was right off the bat. Oh. But by the same token, we should have a little bit of respite.
I have 0.
And we're able to discuss our
event
cards completely,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah, right.
So, Pat, if we do need it, I just drew an airlift.
You can read what airlift does for us.
So, airlift, move any one figure to any city. Get permission before moving another player's figure.
Okay.
So, I could order him a helicopter and get him out of the United States if we needed him in Europe.
Well,
Now, at any time, if you want to.
don't do it yet.
Well, yeah,
yeah,
I'm just thinking out loud, like, depending on what
Because I'm decent
badness happens on Wendy's turn.
Yeah, I'm good on black and blue. So
A knight or an abbey,
at some point,
you know, I can just.
Oh, if you're starting to work your way that way, though, we could meet up in St. Petersburg because I could trade you a blue.
For 2 of any gold or anything. Maybe a plane.
1, 2.
Just
I
basically
mean,
that's
St. Petersburg.
Again, knights we don't have to worry about yet. 5. Blues are-
Oh well. It was,
Yeah, either way, it's Wendy's
We gotta
turn,
get through
so.
Wendy's turn, yeah. Well, we know what your first action is.
Maybe we could swing through Essen for a game convention.
Play some
or-
games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
play some games. All right.
You gotta cure one.
I could, at least cure one of them. Should I do more than that since I am?
Well, you could get 2
Right there,
and then
get
go
2
to
of them.
Miami and clear out, or no, because Miami's not going to come up for a little bit.
I would
Either
say.
or.
Well, we
Work
need to get.
towards Buenos Aires.
Oh man, it's hard. Well, this one's easy, so that's
Yeah,
the first one.
That's one.
Yeah.
You might just want to go ahead and.
Start moving over.
Give me a brick for a sheet.
We don't have anybody in red yet.
No, but red's really clean right now.
Oh, true. Yeah. So you're.
I'm more worried about, like, well,
Buenos Aires.
yeah, South America and Africa are bothering me because it's like,
Well,
there's 2 cubes, but they've already been drawn.
And this
So,
one's
we've
way
already
out here by
flipped.
itself.
well,
this one's done. and that
Kinshasa
one's-
hasn't been drawn yet, but that would only
No.
take it up to 3.
So we're actually okay at the moment.
I have the card for Kinshasa.
Roll 3, I get.
So you could actually just go there,
I could
but
go
then you're dropping that card.
Right, and losing cards is not overly pleasant. I only did it because it was it was an emergency. Like,
Yeah.
But and I could airlift you if we needed you out and leave Pat in America.
If you airlift me there, then can I discard? I could discard the card to build a research station.
You
there.
could build a research station in Africa,
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
in Kinshasa.
Kinshasa.
Oh,
It's
that
not a
actually, yeah,
It's not
that's
a
actually
terrible
pretty.
spot. It's got less ins and outs than some,
Cartoon would be better, but what are you gonna do? I mean, if we don't
it would
have
be
it, we
another
don't have
yellow
it.
one.
well,
but
if
at
nothing
least
else,
it
it's a
would-
research station.
For movement's sake. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Your 5 and you get 1 of anything you want.
For movement's sake
You know
and
what you want to
Mm-hmm.
curing sake.
Say I need 2 bricks for that road, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't hate that idea.
These things are out here. The first one built was either this or a city with 3 stones and 2 weeds.
So-
Although I wouldn't mind being sent to Tehran. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what we were talking about doing.
Well, yeah, and then that would put you closer, so me and you could trade at St. Petersburg.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
And I have Johannesburg also, but if we build a research station there, that's a
way
long way.
away. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a little too far away.
It's too far. Yeah, it's kind of a long way to.
yeah.
Of course, research station to research station wise. It's
Yeah, I'm really thinking,
good.
unless something goes wrong.
I don't know. I would say maybe
just cure another
cure
one there.
cure Mexico City. Like, let's go ahead and knock down the
Completely?
threat.
Oh, okay.
You
we
know.
could do that. We don't have any cures yet anyway.
No, and we're a little ways away from it too, because we need to 5, 6,
Or
five?
I need 4.
Okay,
and
so
you 2 need 5.
okay, so yeah, we're a smidge away from.
And I do have 3 red cards, so I mean red's looking good. But if I can get one more red card and get, we would need a research station over here though.
You don't have to be in the spot.
Any research station.
Any
Right,
research
okay.
station. So,
You draw a sheep, you put sheep, get rid of wheat.
Yeah, I would just keep managing Mexico and
Mexico City?
Miami or something like that.
Okay, well, for sure, let's take one more off there, so that's two
you
actions.
got 2 left.
I can either move to Miami and cure, get that completely off the board, or just stay there and be,
Sydney
I'd still have
sucks.
one more move, though.
You could go up to San Francisco and be ready to go. Well, you could either cure there on your next turn, or you could go over to Tokyo or Manila.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, 'cause that goes
prep your move into San
all
Francisco,
over.
and that way
Yeah.
next
Okay, that's
turn.
my last two then.
Yeah.
So I'll be
Okay.
there.
That's
Okay.
actually not bad though.
Right,
That's a
we're
good
set up pretty good
spot.
then for
Yeah.
if
Alright.
anything else
Alright.
happens over
So
here.
you get
or,
two cards, and
and there's another yellow. Got Bogota,
Sweet.
which is not bad because that's kind of
Yeah.
on the way back.
How many yellow you got?
Ooh, now I have 4.
ooh,
Well,
sweet.
then I know exactly
So-
what you're
Yeah,
gonna
I know
do.
what I wanna do
You're
next.
going here.
Guess who's
Going
going
back
home
to
to
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
1, 2, cure, and then something else. That's
All right.
awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
That
Okay.
is really
Especially
good.
that they're yellow. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
We'll be. Oh, okay. That. All of a sudden, things got a lot better.
Yeah.
We still have to do
We have to
2
make it
Alright,
through. We have to
so-
make it through the outbreaks.
But it shouldn't be that bad.
Riyadh, which I just cured,
Right.
Thank goodness.
So that's perfect. Perfect.
and then San Francisco gets its third.
Oh, thank God. Oh, we guessed
Well,
right.
I can still. I
We
can.
guessed
So I
right.
can take one off San Francisco on my next
And then you
turn
can still make it and
Yeah.
then cure
yeah.
yellow.
Still
Oh,
cure.
that was so good.
Still cure yellow.
Oh, we got.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
Pat.
Lucky, lucky. All right.
Did you need to go to Tehran? And was that still something you wanted to do?
If I do, I know what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Were we gonna
It's
airlift
early.
you there so you could build a research station
I
with your
could.
card?
I could.
I think that's still a
I
good
think
idea.
that's yeah.
All
me
right.
too.
All right,
But
so
what was
I'm
your
going
other option? Or
to.
what was your other thought?
Go to London, but that would take several cards.
Yeah.
I think getting him to Riyadh or to
Well,
Building a
Tehran
research
is
station.
And
better.
giving us a mid, I mean, that's like perfect mid for both sides.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, the only way it could be better is if, well, I could also do Madrid. If we could do Madrid. If we do Madrid, then I can go to London and cure. So I could build, cure, but that's further over there too. I don't know, man.
Do you have London? card?
No, I have Madrid.
Okay.
But he could send me to London and then I can move down and do it either way. Or,
You could. Okay, you have to have the.
since he's knocked out so much of black, it's looking pretty good.
We do need a research station over there somewhere, though.
Like I said, and Tehran is a good place for a research station.
It really is. Yeah, yeah. We may regret it if London comes up. Has London already come up?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
London was a
Yeah,
couple
I
of
think
turns
that's why
ago.
it's- Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we should be safe. For a
So
little
yeah,
bit.
so let's airlift you to Tehran.
Okay, so that's a ditch. So my
Okay.
first action, I'm gonna build a research station. So that's 1.
You have 2 bricks. You might have other stuff in your hand you want to build. Bury this card somewhere because it got used up. Nothing was the event. There's one card in this event deck that says reshuffle the event deck.
That was 1. For my second action, I'm gonna cure that.
Cure. Okay.
1,
Yep.
2,
I concur.
3, 4.
St. Petersburg.
Isn't
Okay.
that what you had?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And then you get your
Alright.
2 cards.
Cities.
2 cards.
Or cards.
Oh crap, that'll put me at 7.
Do you have any red cards?
I do not.
No.
Go fish.
But when you are with me, you can, oh, good. All right.
You could trade right now if you need.
I can give you any card from my hand.
And trading cards is an action, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
But on your turn, you could spend an
Share
action
knowledge.
to take from me or give to me or a combination thereof. I have a lot of black. I have 3 black.
Okay. I don't have any.
Oh, okay.
I have none.
I have red.
Also, I have red and white, or red and yellow.
I have red and blue.
Blue, yellow, and black, but mostly black.
Okay.
All right.
So, but we can trade.
We'd have to because I'm at 7.
Okay. So what I'm thinking about doing is, I was gonna get Cairo.
You have to do your.
Oh, we have to do your infection.
Oh!
Your infection part of the turn now.
Kinshasa gets its
Where's
yellow,
Kinshasa is
oh,
there.
yeesh.
and Miami.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so I still doesn't change what I'm gonna do. I was gonna go to Cairo and clear that, but then I won't have any actions left to trade cards. So
12 victory points wins the game.
1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to give you St. Petersburg.
Is that gonna put-
Well,
how many
that would
cards
put me
do you have?
over. I'd have to ditch.
Well, is it not an action for you to give cards?
Like I got the stone.
What's your
how
person's
does it
deal?
work? When you are involved in a share knowledge action, you may give any card from your hand.
Yeah.
Another player can take any card from your hand.
Yeah. So you're involved in a shared knowledge thing, so we
Yeah.
can trade cards freely right now.
And it's one city.
So
So if you have one city and the most conference points,
You can do the following: give
Give it the
and
matching
take.
card to the
Okay,
or
so it
take
looks like we can do
card
both.
from them.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
I'll have to. So
here's
you're
St.
gonna give me-
Petersburg. Do you have any red at all?
Oh, you know what's
Did you draw
funny?
any?
If it's with me, it doesn't matter where we're at.
Oh yeah, that's
Well, no, it does matter for you.
yeah.
For you to give it, I had to have.
But you can now. Well, no, because it says you can give or take. You know.
You can
may-
give or receive any card from your hand. It doesn't have to be the city that you're in. For you to do it, it has to be St.
Okay.
Petersburg.
So I can give you
Yeah.
anything.
Well,
Or
give me.
take anything from you.
Since you're going to be over limit, then go ahead and
and I'm gonna build a road section.
dump some
This-
cards on me.
2 bricks. And a 10.
That.
Okay.
And now I'm at 7, which is fine.
Expand it out this way.
All right.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we have to do the infection.
Sao Paulo. It's a
Apollos.
yellow.
Okay, but we do need to get yellows off the board.
Yeah.
And
Well, that was why.
Jakarta.
Jakarta's over here.
If you don't play any cards in your hand, I think you can burn 1 card.
Okay. So Wendy's about to.
All right, and that was
That was the end of my turn.
That was the
Oh
end.
wait, I forgot to draw my cards.
Oh, he gets 2 cards. Hopefully, we won't get a outbreak.
okay.
Sweet.
All right.
And you're not
Excuse me.
over 7, right?
Nope.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 7, but I'm gonna get rid of one of them at least. So
I'm at
okay.
5 because I used my airlift and
Right.
I just traded you a card.
Should I just go ahead and get rid of one in San
No.
Francisco while I'm there because it's at 3 before I go do the research station?
No,
Or
just
to
go
the-
because it's at the bottom. Remember?
Yeah, San Francisco's not going to
Okay.
outbreak
1, 2,
yet.
3, 2.
and
If you don't
yeah, I
need
can
refresher,
discard 4 yellows right there
you may
All right.
start your hand
So
with
4 goes to
to
cured.
cure. We have cured a disease,
the replacement method.
and that was just my
Now-
second.
Pick 2 to pick 2
So
stacks.
now if I go to Miami,
You'll clear it
I
out.
can clear. I can since
For
this
one.
is cured. Yeah, for 1 action, I can take everything
Any-
off
any
of that
user
city.
points, 'cause coins aren't used to build
So
any
I
of
just
them.
did 2 actions, so I could do 3
If you have more
and
sheets, you don't
get rid of
You know
those
what?
now.
Was that the better? You might have been right. You might have wanted to clear one out of San Francisco before you left it, because you'd still have enough, and then just leave the 2 here.
That would have taken 1 action. Oh yeah, leave those and go ahead and get the.
Yeah, because then
Get
we
one
don't
out of
have to
San
worry.
Francisco.
Yeah, because then.
Because we are getting close to another outbreak.
Right. so
Or
you've got
another infection
1,
card or
2,
whatever.
3 to cure. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 to
4.
cure.
Mhm.
Right. So you're in Atlanta still.
Okay.
But still, that'll save us. There's no outbreaks anywhere.
1 wheat, 1 grain, 1 sheep, and 1 timber. And that's a victory for us.
Cool. All right.
All right.
So
So
you
that's
have
your
to-
turn.
Draw.
I have to
Oh.
draw.
You gotta
Yep.
replace anything here.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I got an event card finally. That's good.
You can trade one
Okay,
out.
and I got Atlanta. that's convenient since I'm there. And we already have a research station. I could use that to go anywhere. Okay, and then we
Karachi.
which is, where is it?
It's
Black.
Oh, it's black. Okay.
I can't remember exactly.
No, that's Riyadh.
Nope, that's Riyadh. Right there.
Okay,
It's
good
a
Lord,
I couldn't
our
see
geography
through.
goes up.
Yeah.
And Manila,
Way down.
Okay.
it's in the ocean there.
Yeah. All right. I can't believe we've already cured yellow. That's
We've already
good.
cured yellow, yay.
All right, and we did that, so now it's
Yes, so now it's your turn.
Hmm.
And I'm at 3 red cards, and now, since I have Atlanta, I would have the ability to get anywhere to be able to. I just need another red card. And I have Hong Kong. I could, and we have to be at a research station to cure.
As soon as Larry gets back, I need to ask him if because he drew, and I need to know if I need to. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I only have 6. I thought I had 7.
Okay.
So I'm actually better than I thought. You both agree to it. You can both give a card that matches your city. All right, Larry. You said you don't have any blue or black, right?
I have a blue now. I picked up a blue, and I got 2 red, 2 yellow, and a blue.
You have red?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I need red.
Yeah,
Oh.
you and me need to get together eventually.
Yeah.
But I can't. Yeah, we can't trade that because it has to be. I could give you anything. I can't take anything.
I do have the Atlanta card, so I could get to you now
Yeah, well, one.
when we come around to that.
If we can hook up in Milan, that's a blue that I have that I could give you. Did you have blue?
I need red.
You need red.
Yeah.
So,
I have 3 reds, so if I get one more, we can cure red.
Larry, before we do anything, I want to. Oh, you can't.
It's your turn though, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, for me to take from him,
The
I can
long-range
give you
plan.
anything. I can't take anything. How many cards you got, Larry?
5.
I'll give you 2 coins.
Yeah, 5.
Whatever you roll, give me 2 sheep. 3 coins you can trade in for that.
So if it's just something that you're not wanting to just degrade
Well,
your hand limit, that's
I need
fine.
to. Yeah, I need to get rid of at least 1 card. And it looks like I'm pretty good on blue. I'm gonna trade you. Well, you can't give me anything because we're not in the set. I can only give you. So I'm gonna give you 2 cards. No, I don't need to give you 2 cards. I need to give you 1 card. 6. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a card as my first action. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, and I could cure in London.
Pick up a deck. Yeah, now you haven't used these, you have to bury one, right? And then pick up a deck and search through it and find the card you want.
Where did you say you have what? You have
Red and yellow is my
no, you
majority.
said you had a blue though.
I do have a blue. I have Milan.
It's not supposed to know how to have this, so eventually.
Because then I would only need 1 blue to be able to cure blue. And London's on the bottom, so we should be safe.
Right.
But we're coming really close to having a
Uh,
bad
Yeah,
card.
we are getting close to an
Yes,
epidemic somewhere.
Yes. Still, if I can get, and maybe I'll draw 1. So I'm gonna go 1, 2. I've already done 3. That was my 3rd action. Can't waste an action. I'm not gonna do that because that'd be just a waste.
Are
I
you
need
able to?
do-
You're not able to build a research station, are you?
Well, we've already got one in
We've got one
Tehran.
close by there.
Yeah. I mean,
Could go over and get some cubes off London. Of course, London's on the deck.
yeah.
There.
No, but unless the outbreak pulls, and then it could go back on.
If it hit
the deck.
Essen or Paris or some of one of those cities we haven't seen.
Because London was right at the bottom of that deck because it came out early.
Yeah.
So the chances of it getting drawn again are.
Yeah, we could have an epidemic.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So now we.
What was your first action? Because you started out.
He traded me a
Gave him
card.
a card.
Okay, traded. Okay.
Because I didn't
Gotcha.
want to go to my hand limit, so. Beijing. So now I got red.
Okay.
So. And I can give to anybody.
Okay.
So, like if
Do
you.
we have to be in the same city?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how many reds you have.
I just need one more red. I have 3.
All right. If you use your Atlanta to come to me, I can give you one.
I just would have to get to a research station though.
How many cards you got?
I have 5 cards. And I have one that can be played.
You don't have any black.
One of them's in events. No, I have no black.
Blue.
Nope. I have one blue, but it's my Atlanta. So I may need it if I have to. If I have to direct flight to one of you.
You want red.
I need red. I need one red. Any old red.
One card gets maxed out.
I have an idea.
Okay. Lay it on me.
If you come to me, I can give you 2 cards. 1 red, 1 blue. I could give you Chicago.
Right.
Okay.
So you could immediately go back
I
and
could go
be
back and do
ready to
that.
cure
Is it my turn?
red.
You're done, Pat?
Oh, yeah, it's his turn. You're like,
I love these cooperative
that's
games.
great.
Even
That's
keep track of
great. What
his-
do you got? You guys are gonna do that
Because
in
we haven't
2
done
turns.
your
Your
infection.
Oh, have we
yet.
not? Yeah, that's right.
Because you just drew, right? So Istanbul gets a black cube.
Oh no.
Larry, you're full of all this bad news. Why do you gotta be like that?
I was just happy we got past your drawing your city cards
Yeah.
without
Shanghai.
an
Shanghai.
epidemic. Okay.
Okay, so the blacks are still
Now it's Larry. Yeah.
bad, but not bad.
No,
So I think
they're
I'm
good.
still gonna do because I don't want the outbreaks to happen, and they're close to happening.
Yeah.
I think
I'm concerned about all the yellow.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Because just by being there with it
Being
cured,
there, you can cure. Okay, good. Yeah.
and then I'm gonna work my way out through Africa into South America, and I'm gonna start eradicating yellow.
Okay. And if you're watching and I thought that was one too many moves. The medic's secret ability or the medic's special ability, if something's been cured and he just is in that city, he can cure all those. He can take all the cubes off of it without using an extra action.
No,
But I-
Larry, you could have gone to here for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I could have.
But you could also do that later.
Right.
Oh, and yeah, because the next turn he can go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Actually-
you can get over there. Rethink.
Oh, that's even better.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's even better. Because you'll literally wipe it out on your
Yellow's
turn.
looking.
Plus,
South America's looking a whole lot better now.
plus it gets me out of my cap limit. So if I draw 2
Oh,
cards,
that's
I don't have to
perfect.
discard anything.
Perfect.
Which I also do need to do now.
Yeah.
Just draw 2
Okay,
cards.
2 cards.
Ah,
Epidemic. Has
Yep.
a friend of
Well, we knew it was coming.
that. Okay.
But that's okay.
So
you
it
draw
takes
one
the-
from the bottom.
bottom card from here.
Put 3 on it. Should be safe.
Paris takes 3 blue.
Good thing Paris was empty.
Yeah, but now we have to shuffle
Yes.
and.
Okay, so the discard now gets shuffled. Does this go on top?
Mhm,
Yeah.
It does.
And
And
it shuffles.
I've got. Let me just read what I've got an event card that says resilient population, play at any time. remove any one card from the infection discard pile. Remove it from the game.
Oh,
And
nice.
and we can play this between the infect and intensify steps of
Right.
an epidemic.
So you
if there's
could-
anything in there we really want rid of,
Well,
we could
if
play that
Paris
now.
popped, for instance, we could do it, or it may be early. Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking Kinshasa is gonna pop before could pop before
Could.
I get there, but that's really not bad because it's already cured and I can just it would bump our outbreak
and
up.
blue
but
and black are the last ones we're going to get cured.
I'm
most
not-
likely.
Kinshasa, yeah.
I'm not super concerned with taking Kinshasa out. The chances of it getting drawn before I
'Cause
go
you can
again,
get there on your next turn.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then yellow will be
Gone.
Done.
Done.
That'll be
We're
awesome.
close to, yeah, if you can get that one we could actually theoretically possibly eradicate yellow on your next turn.
Yeah, well,
If
but
nothing
that's
bad
why I'm
happens.
wondering though if we don't just go for safety's sake, eliminate Kinshasa, and then it's guaranteed that yellow is done.
That's true.
That's up to you.
Yeah, or we can hang on to,
Or we can hang on to it and see
'Cause we're
until
not in
because
terrible
black could
shape.
get bad really
You can
fast too.
Play anytime.
Right.
Not
Play this card, or
an action.
Yeah.
Remove one card from the infection discard. You may play this between the infect and intensify.
Which is where we
Which is
are
where we are right
currently. I haven't shuffled this yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if there's one of those we really don't want to see again, we can get rid of it.
Kinshasa be the only one because it'd
Shanghai,
make it an
Istanbul,
extra turn.
Karachi,
Well, any of the yellows
Jakarta.
would be a problem at this point. So really,
But
I mean,
just really the
Mexico
one
City
turn.
would
As
be a
long if
hassle.
we can get through this
Mhm.
epidemic without
you got more stuff you can do.
Yeah.
without hitting those, then it would be better to get
Okay.
rid of a blue or a
So we
black,
just want to
but-
shuffle this and not do that then?
She's a gambler. I'm cool.
I would think either
I
that
think we'll
or
survive either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's hold on. Go ahead.
hang on
All
to
right.
it.
So this gets
Okay.
shuffled and then gets put back on the top here. We don't shuffle
Yes.
it back all the
That's
way
right.
in.
I think I will take wheat.
And then we have to draw two.
Just pick one.
Oh, epidemic. Does that
No,
move?
well, we didn't have an
That
outbreak.
moves that.
This will move up.
One more, and we get three. a
Three
turn.
cities. Yeah.
Oh, I still need to draw my 2 cards because that was the first card I drew.
Okay.
Oh,
So you need
so
one
you
more.
need one more card.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to infect.
Oh, 2 cards. Yeah. And one.
Oh, that was your first?
Yeah, that was my first
Okay.
card.
Well, you have to roll 4. If I roll 4, I get all.
Okay. Oh, we gotta put that back on top before we do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Baghdad.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and build my city, which is Greece.
That's actually good because it's keeping us.
Riyadh.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Middle East
We
is
can live
going
with
off
those.
again.
Yep.
Yes, but you can still do your turn and be amazing.
They let up on their social distancing too.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so
Quit
I
washing your
am at
hands.
7 and I am gonna be fine.
Okay. Now, we're back to me, and am I gonna go get connected with you so I can get a red card and
Yes.
get back to Atlanta?
Is it one action per card? I assume.
Any 2 of my choice, which is coins.
It is unless you're,
And I'm gonna get.
Give a card.
yes,
take a
it
card.
would be
Okay.
unless your card,
All right.
unless your special ability says something different
No.
about that.
No. So it's one per. I can give you 2 cards. So that'd be 2 actions.
Okay.
So if you come to me, that's 1,
Mhm.
2, 3, and then I think I know what your 4th would be.
I would have to get back to,
Well, I say that.
actually, I can get to you in 2 steps though, so
It's not as good.
let's see. So if I use my Atlanta card to get to you, get 1 card
Alright.
to
I'm
be
not
able to
down there.
cure.
I'm here.
Oh, you're over there. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong person. So it's gonna take me,
Well, you can use
One.
Atlanta.
yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, I wouldn't have enough.
I can give you Chicago.
Okay.
So it'd be 1 to get to me,
Mhm. 2 to get the card.
2 to get both cards, and then 4.
3 to get to Chicago. I still couldn't get back to Atlanta and
No.
cure
It'll
the
be
disease in the
turn
same
after.
turn.
Yeah, we'll have to go through. Well, it's only one turn, and red's not looking bad.
Red's not looking too bad,
No.
right?
But that would also be using a lot of blue cards that we haven't cured blue yet either.
That's true.
I mean, I've got 2.
Man.
I'm all over the place with cards right now. Like,
I've got.
I'm actually going to burn some yellow ones just because they're useless now.
And you
I
can,
can't get to you. I've got 3 blue. So between us, we could cure blue. But we'd have to be.
yeah.
We'd have
You
to
gotta
be,
have a research station though, or be able to get to one.
Right. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
And I'm probably going to end up going back to Lagos
And our other research station's clear over here.
because I have Lagos, and so I can charter flight out of there to wherever the next hotspot's going to be. That's the plan anyway.
Where's Lagos? Oh, okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
Got it. And then
And
the
you could
next
get
turn
up
you can
in
go
this
And
anywhere.
then I
area.
can fly out to wherever I need to be.
Okay. All right. So you were gonna give me 2 cards, you think?
That'll get you 1 away. Well, that'll get you to where you can cure next turn.
Yeah.
Red. So I think so.
Yeah, and curing red would be nice because it's not gone so awry that we
Well,
can't.
Well, I've been sitting here with these cards. I feel like since I've had the 3 that I've been holding for a while, that we ought to just get it out of the way before it.
Yeah.
Since
before it becomes
I
a
only need
problem.
4.
Right. And I need to get rid of some cards anyway because I'm getting.
Okay, so you want me to just hop over to
Yeah.
London?
So that's 1.
So I'm using my Atlanta card.
Okay. And then
Atlanta
it's,
to direct
who's
flight.
better? Where's
No,
Beijing?
charter flight. Charter flight to London.
Beijing and Shanghai. Shanghai's down south.
Beijing is here. Shanghai is here.
Oh, they're both the same. Okay.
And I
So
have
there's 1 and 2. Okay, that'll get you back to there. So that's 1, 2, 3 actions.
Or do you have other reds?
I do. Do you need another red?
Well, I'm wondering if would we be better off instead of taking Chicago, just if I built a research station over here somewhere. If I had another red card, if I get over here, build a research station,
Okay.
and then I think that'd be better.
Okay.
That way I'd have a card to discard to build a research station, and I'd still have enough cards to cure with.
Mm-hmm. I got
Enough
you.
red? Okay, let's do that.
How many cards do you got?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 6.
You need to give me a card.
I forgot to do that with my wheat this tournament.
Give me the.
Would you just give me Shanghai?
No, but you can give me the other
Oh,
one.
this one? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Because
even better.
it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Alright,
so
so
now
you
you're
got
gonna draw
2?
2.
Right. No, you're not. Oh. Well,
Maybe using that.
but it's
The problem is now the Middle East is gonna ignite
because
hard,
this is Riyadh and
Baghdad,
We might want to.
and they're both gonna go again, guaranteed.
Because they'll be
Riyadh.
put on top. We're gonna need
So
to
it's
use
gonna be
that.
Riyadh. Yeah.
All right.
we'll need to
All
use
right.
that.
Immediately get
So-
rid of
Glad we saved it.
Riyadh.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Washington not 4.
Not 4.
Washington gets 3. Riyadh is being discarded from the game.
Right.
Bye, Riyadh.
Baghdad is
That'd
being
my card.
shuffle, put back on.
At
Oh
least we
wait,
know what's
it
gonna
gets
happen
shuffled in
next.
with Washington.
Yes.
No, Washington goes
Washington,
into
you
the
just
discard.
infected. Yeah.
So big surprise, Baghdad gets a cube,
Okay.
and now Shanghai gets a cube. And we do 1 more, 3 with these.
No, just 2.
2
We're
with-
still at 2 so far.
Okay.
But we do have to move this up 1 more.
Okay.
No, we didn't have an outbreak. We had.
Oh, that's right. We
you
didn't have
moved
an
that
outbreak.
one.
We
So
just
Larry's
had the
right.
infection increase.
Oh, you already did it?
Yeah. No, we were just at that.
Right. So he's right. We're gonna have 3.
So we will have 3 next time.
Is it not this
Is
time?
it not this time?
Well, that-
Increase, move the infection
well,
rate. You move it
Okay.
first.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
do that first, so yeah, we do have one more.
San Francisco.
Oh, thank God you did that. Again, we have
We did cure
gotten
that one.
we
All right,
did just the
but
right
then
thing.
you still got to finish drawing your cards, and then we have to do his infection thing.
Well, she already
Oh no, that,
That
was
was the
you.
end of
she
my
already
turn.
drew. That
Yeah.
was her infection. So
Right.
now it's my turn.
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't
but
draw
that
my-
was the
yeah, that was- no, I
that was the
didn't draw my
epidemic.
hat.
But
I
don't we
didn't
still
draw my
have to
other
do the
card.
Yeah,
infection?
you still gotta.
Yeah, I still
Well,
have to
we
draw.
did it out of order.
I do
We shouldn't
draw.
have done the infection yet.
I do draw one more card though.
Right.
Or do I draw two more? Oh, I got another red card.
No, but I thought you did an infection after. Oh, the epidemic
the
is only the
epidemic.
one card,
Right.
and then I did the infection anyway.
Which should have waited until.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry,
So Washington wouldn't have, or San Francisco wouldn't have had to go just then.
but
But it's fine.
But then
It
it
would've.
would because I just drew that.
Right.
anyway.
He just went. He just went before he should have, but it's
Yeah.
fine. It doesn't hurt nothing. He should have just increased.
I thought that was-
affected, intensify, which is shuffle everything on top.
Yeah.
And then you would have had your.
Then we would have moved on
3,
to
which
the
is what
infection
would have
rate.
just happened.
You know, he's
Okay.
double
It's
for
okay.
six, he's double for-
Infect.
all right. So now it's Pat's turn.
Yes. Man.
Alright, so is it my-
Ugh.
Did you replenish your-
If you could get to me, I could give you cards, and you could maybe get to someplace I could heal. But bleh.
You can't give me cards unless it's a place. I can give you anywhere. I can't
Oh.
take from you unless we're in the right spot, which sucks because I'm at 4 blue. But
Ugh, and I have Milan and Montreal, so I could give you cards.
well, you could give me Milan.
Well, if you can end up in Milan, then I could give you Milan.
Yeah, you just gotta try out
Are you going to be able to get there?
some.
Well, if I don't completely,
You get rid
No.
of all the resources now. You can
but I
Hmm.
could.
buy some big ones, but the defensive ones-
Well, I could either not. I could either get to Milan or I could completely eradicate yellow. I can't do both.
That sounds
Do
good.
that. That'll be in our best interest.
Eradicate yellow.
Yeah.
If we roll that.
Paris.
I like the
Well,
sound.
Paris is back in there, right? So we
Yes.
could potentially outbreak there.
So is Washington. No, Washington's out because
It's
that
out.
was the outbreak. Okay,
Okay,
but
so Paris definitely. So I could go
Library,
1,
same thing as-
2 to cure, 1.
Extra cards, you can go up to 5 cards.
You could cure one in London while you're there.
yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 1.
Yeah.
Move to 2. Get the third one out, and then I don't know.
Yeah, I hate
You
that.
could take 2 cubes.
The only other thing I could do would be go to, well, there's another option. I could go 1, 2, 3 to cure 1. I could cure 1 there before I go.
Well, but
Or-
Washington's already in the
Washington's
discard
already in.
pile. Paris is not.
Right.
I was thinking because we know she's gonna go to Atlanta and I could be there to give her stuff.
I think I've got enough red cards now. I think I can just build a research station over here and cure while I'm here on my next turn.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna go over there.
I'm gonna,
Okay.
yeah, I'm heading to Asia.
Because that's one of those-
That's the plan anyway, is to
Okay,
head to Asia.
in that case,
I would cure some of those
I
blues
would
while
get
you're
into
over there.
Paris.
1,
Yeah.
2.
Names that you want.
You could take one of those London ones before you leave. Cure
Or I
there.
could cure all of Paris.
Right.
Since we know London's already gone, right?
Need in order to rebuild stuff in the future.
No.
No.
Oh,
This city-
okay.
Just Washington. The only blues we have are Washington and San
So
Francisco.
1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh.
The city could be-
You can take one more. Good.
I feel better about that.
Mm-hmm.
One with the-
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cards.
Down one brick, you go up one brick. Okay. And then you get your 5s. My
No
5
epidemic?
doubled. That's not.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so we can infect now.
Kinshasa.
Uh-oh, that's an outbreak.
I'm gonna balance.
So,
Kinshasa. Right
there's,
before Larry could get there and
so
wipe it
there's
out.
Lagos.
Or do we, since it's cured though, what happens with outbreaks? Do they not?
I think it still happens.
It still happens?
Pretty sure. So it's gonna be 1
Okay,
here,
so
1
there's
here, 1
Johannesburg,
here.
there's
Going from here.
Khartoum, and Lagos.
And 2
Yeah.
Oh,
And we get another outbreak. Ugh.
here.
But
2, 4,
it's
5,
fine.
Victor.
1,
Alright.
2, 3. That just means you'll have to end in
Unless
there.
we draw more African cards.
Yeah.
Because we got to
Oh,
draw two more.
there's one. Paris.
Paris.
Thank God.
Thank
goodness.
God.
Yeah.
And Jakarta.
Okay.
Which should only
Jakarta's
have-
down here, and it's
That's
it's
only-
okay.
Yeah.
Very card.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
Okay, Larry.
so yeah,
Wipe out some stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Had to.
We have almost eradicated.
So close.
And I'm gonna have to discard cards, but it's not that big a deal because I've got 2 yellows. So when I draw my 2 cards, I can just discard yellows.
Yeah, because they're now, other than
So
teleportation, they're nothing.
if I
right?
could get 2 cards, they were windy.
Oh, you can.
So, yeah, that's 7.
And I'm going to discard Lima and Lagos because I don't need them anymore.
And I just built
And
this.
I can do that. And I'm getting close to having enough. Well, I got 3 blue now.
So you're gonna go.
And then we have to do your infection.
Oh, my infection.
phase.
Karachi, which puts 3 in
Zero.
Karachi. Istanbul, which puts 3. No, just 2 in
there.
Istanbul.
Woof.
And Miami.
Ooh,
Come
right.
on with Miami.
Almost. Got away with not having to put more cubes out.
Darn it.
All right.
Oh man, so close.
Okay, now I'm thinking. I could go to Beijing. I could direct
Take a
flight.
flight.
I could direct flight to. I'm thinking out loud. Okay, I could possibly direct flight to Beijing, then go to Shanghai. I have a Shanghai card. I could build a research station there, and then I'd still have 4 cards
Yeah,
left that I
I
could.
love it. Yeah.
I'd still have 4 cards left to cure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
You like that idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't be able to remove any cubes, but it would cure red.
We're not in trouble over there, so I would think
That
curing
sound
it
like a
would be
plan?
better. And then you can
Yeah.
move around and start cleaning up
Well,
if you
you
need
could
to.
always.
And then
ditch
if I
one
build
in
the
London
station
first.
in Shanghai, it's not too far
No, that's pretty good.
afield from. Of course, if it's over here, if it's in Tokyo, I don't have Tokyo. Never mind.
Yeah.
If it's in
Shanghai,
Osaka,
Beijing.
that would be a little easier as far as getting back and forth to the
Yeah.
United States, but then
Well-
Shanghai's a little.
And you could be anywhere that you have a card. So.
Yeah.
So if there's one you
I have
like better.
Taipei. Taipei's probably not the best.
I'd say if you had Tokyo, it'd be awesome.
I don't have Tokyo.
I said if.
I have Osaka.
Yeah.
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 So I could go to Osaka instead. I could
One.
fly to Osaka and then go to Tokyo and
Two.
move and build a research station there.
That'd be 3.
Oh, you
And
don't.
then
You
cure.
don't have to have the card to build a research station.
When you thought you were building the road.
Oh, that's
yeah,
your-
I
Oh,
guess
you
have
do.
to
Yeah.
discard
never mind.
the card. Yeah, that's why I was thinking Shanghai.
What was your
That's what I
specialty
thought.
thing again? You
I
just
only
need
have
the
to have
less
4 cards
yeah.
instead of 5.
So that would work. So it'd be 1, 2 to build,
Mhm.
3 to cure. 1 to go, 2 to move to there, 3 to build a station, 4
Oh,
to
I could
cure.
still cure 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll discard Beijing. Go
That's
there.
1. Yeah.
Then I have to move
2,
to Shanghai for 2. I'll discard Shanghai to build a research station for 3.
3, and now cure.
And then I can cure 1.
Well,
No,
don't you want to
it's-
cure
no.
the disease?
Oh, I can cure the whole thing. Yeah.
No.
No, it's you gotta
You haven't
cure
done
is
turn in
action.
your
I see.
cards
Gotcha,
to do
gotcha,
that.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I built a research station, then do the cure.
Yeah.
Right. So
With the
discard
card.
your
Now-
red cards.
Yeah, the 4
All the
red.
red cards.
Immediately or add it to your hand.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all my cards.
All right.
And just the right amount.
Keeps hurting.
Okay.
Pretty good.
All right, now I draw 2 more cards.
Yep.
And okay, we got Bangkok and Delhi.
So London, Mexico City,
Damn
We
it.
can't wipe those yellows out completely.
Put it on the bottom.
and Buenos Aires.
Fuck on it.
Stack it on anaversery.
All the way down to Buenos Aires. Lovely.
And they're just scattered out everywhere.
I need to get up into the Middle East. I'm going to do more good doing that than I am continuing to chase down yellow cubes.
Yeah.
Single
Well,
yellow
yeah.
cube.
And
Well,
it's
we've
about
got
to be a
research
problem.
stations on different continents now, so at least we can jump research station to research station and work on some of those.
And
Other
you
places.
don't know what I got. I can build a research station anywhere
Oh, okay.
for free.
Cool.
So if we want one somewhere, we can still do that.
All right, Pat.
All right.
Get my 3 growth.
Well,
All right, now, let's see what you like with that.
You're working on blue, is that correct, Pat?
All right.
well, but the problem is you've only got Milan.
Oh no, I've got Milan, Montreal, and New York.
Let me finish my turn.
Yeah, but see, the irony is I can give you the cards. I can't.
Yeah,
You've got 3.
3. But like I said, I'm going to end up spending time in the Middle East right now because we got too many places too close. If things
And I
go,
did draw Delhi if that helps as far as travel.
Mm.
Of course, we are not anywhere close to each other.
No.
To be able to transfer. That's where those research stations help because you can transfer. You can jump from research station to research station without having a specific card.
I have an idea.
Sure.
How many blue you have?
3.
All right.
I'm just gonna take 2 cards. Finish off.
I am gonna go 1 to go to Khartoum, 2 to move here,
I got a protein bar if you want one.
build a research station here, and give you 2 blue. Because then
Okay.
you can cure it
Yep.
on your turn for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I trust you.
And if you want, you can either jump anywhere.
Okay, so you're going to give me 2 blue?
I am. Yeah. And that's my action.
Go ahead and discard those.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't need those anymore.
Well, yeah, because you put me over my hand limit by doing that. So
Yes, but you'll be able to cure blue.
But now I can cure blue, and then I can get into the Middle East and start doing work. So awesome, well done.
Yes.
All
I
right.
think that was the best
So-
use, and now we can really travel good too.
Now you can draw your cards.
Right. 1, 2. All right. And yes.
Then Legos. Yeah.
But the bright side is you can leave those to me. Oh no, because you're the one.
Tokyo.
Yeah. Still takes an action.
And Manila. Manila.
Okay. Definitely could have been worse. And now it's you.
So
One to cure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That cures blue. So move the blue marker up. And then I think I need to do
You can jump.
1.
1. No, that's 2 because you cured.
Oh, so 2.
1, 2.
3, 4. Yeah. All right, and I need 2 cards if you would.
Okay.
Sweet. Gave me my 3rd black,
And then what's getting infected?
and then Sao Paulo down there on the coast. Los Angeles. Stupid yellows. And Hong Kong. You're starting to. We weren't worrying about Asia too much, and now it's starting to get
get
nasty over
Coming
there.
back, yeah.
But it's cured, so you can do a lot of work over
Right,
there in just a
right.
very short amount of time.
Yes, and I'm already sitting on Shanghai. I could wipe that
Almost
out.
every yellow city has a freaking disease cube in it now. I was one cube away from having it gone.
Having it eradicated.
Yes.
One little germ is all it takes, and it just jumps right back up.
I'm so tired of the tropics. And where do I go from there? I go back to the Middle East. It's like I have been in 2 bad places all the time.
All right.
Okay, well, I really just kind of need to
You're
get
in
more
jungle
cards.
or desert?
But I can, since I'm in, I can go ahead and cure some stuff while I'm
Right.
here.
You can cure
Go ahead
for
and cure
one.
Shanghai for 1.
Okay, so
There's
Shanghai is
one.
cured.
And I can
Might get
cure
to
Tokyo, because that's just 1
It's
hop.
2 to move there.
So 2,
3 to cure it.
3. Suddenly Asia's looking a little better.
Yeah.
And
Now
you
if
want to
you
go to
come
San
over-
Francisco?
Yeah, because you could start working.
I could go to San Francisco in 1 step.
And that would
Yeah.
give us San Francisco and Washington would be hot
In your
spots that you
reach.
could knock
Yeah.
out.
So there's
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've only got 2 cards, so I'm sitting pretty good on cards as long as I don't draw an epidemic.
We only have to cure black now.
I got Baghdad.
I think you have to.
We don't have to eradicate.
Right.
We don't?
We don't
Uh-uh.
have to eradicate,
Oh,
we just
then
have
we're
to
in
cure
the bag.
everything.
You've got 3 black, right?
I've got 3 black.
And I got Washington.
Aha.
I got Baghdad and Washington, and now we're gonna see what gets infected.
Istanbul,
Mumbai.
which is in the middle. Yep.
Where's
Mumbai doesn't
Right here?
have anything
Oh, I thought you
on
said
it.
Istanbul. I'm sorry.
And then New York.
New York.
It's 1.
I'm in the neighborhood.
And then
All right.
Johannesburg. Doesn't have.
But you are there.
Yeah, well, Pat's
You're
there.
I'm there. But that one doesn't matter. So your turn's done?
My turn is done.
Your turn? Or your turn?
My turn's done.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's my turn.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, mine's set. 1 to go here, 2 to go here, 3, 4.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, yep. Draw 2.
Oh no.
Epidemic drawing off the bottom. We should be okay though.
Unless it's
Sydney.
okay. Sydney.
Not bad.
Sydney's fine.
Yeah, but now we gotta shuffle.
No one has any of those crazy.
We haven't had a lot of those event cards come up, have we? I don't have any.
I've already used mine. That
I
was
had
how I put
airlift
here.
early.
Airlift, and then you had the one where we could get rid of one of those.
Well, you had it, and then
Yeah.
you passed it because you were at your hand limit. Yeah.
This is where we could get bad because if the Middle East starts getting crazy, well, no, there's nothing that's gonna explode. San Francisco and Washington, if they drew, we could
Yeah.
get in trouble.
This is our worry at this point because as soon as you go, the game's over. So, because he can cure
As long
black.
as we can
Yeah.
prevent outbreaks.
So now that
Okay,
was
but
my-
that does move this up to there, right?
Right.
Yes, but that was my first
Yep.
card, so I still need to draw 2. Yeah, 1, 2. All right, we're fine.
Manila.
Manila's here. And it's at its limit.
Washington. There's an
Oh,
outbreak.
that's not good.
So Washington feeds New York,
New York,
feeds
Atlanta.
Montreal, feeds Atlanta,
Miami.
and it puts a
London.
blue in Miami.
Yeah.
Did you get London?
In Montreal. Oh, you
And-
got one. Montreal.
No, it doesn't
we're
go
at
to
Washington,
London.
Oh,
So it won't go.
oh, never
won't go
mind.
that
I'm
far.
sorry.
And then Mexico City. It's yellow.
Which is fine.
And that was it, right? Did I draw 3?
Was that 3?
I think so.
Yeah, because Sydney
It
was
was
the first one.
no, it
right?
was
that
Manila.
was Manila. Okay.
Manila,
Yeah.
then
Manila was at
Washington,
3.
then
Okay.
Mexico
Alright.
City.
So
Alright.
now, Larry's
Now
turn.
it's Larry's turn.
That's game.
So I'm gonna go up to Tehran, and I'm going to cure black.
Yay!
Boom!
Boom.
But
There's still a lot of sick people out there, though. But man,
But-
we've found cures for everything.
everything's cured.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but it won't take long to eradicate everything.
Yeah, it wouldn't if we needed to.
But we don't
Managed
need
continue
to.
Play. We don't need to.
So we
Good game,
win
guys.
We saved the world.
We saved the world, yay!
Yay, world.
We saved the world.
And we didn't do it on easy mode.
Right.
No.
We did it on
No.
Medium mode.
Medium.
But yeah, we didn't
Heroic.
get the all quiet. We didn't get forecast, draw and look and rearrange the top 6. That one's awesome.
And we had one more epidemic hiding in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Woof. Okay.
Good game.